Juliet snatched the certificate from my hand, as if afraid I would see her photo on it. Her voice softened as she said, "Matthew, I'm your sister. You're sick, and you've lost some memories. I'll hold on to these important documents for you." I lifted my eyes and met her evasive gaze. I didn't expose her lie. Fine, if she wants to act, I'll act with her, I thought. Just then, a low voice cut in. "Juliet, so this is where you are." I turned toward the sound and saw Wilson jogging over. He tripped on a loose stone and lurched forward. Juliet instinctively let go of me and grabbed him. Her sudden shove sent me stumbling into the wall. My head was already prickling with pain, and the impact made it spike sharply. Wilson held onto her hand and slid an arm around her waist, smiling triumphantly. "Thanks for catching me." Realizing what she had done, Juliet immediately pulled her hand back and looked at me anxiously. "Matthew, are you hurt? Wilson's sick. If he bleeds from a fall, it might not stop, so I have to help him first. I'm sorry." I straightened up, swallowed the pain, and brushed the dust off my clothes. "It's fine." Wilson leaned even closer and clutched her arm. He whispered, "Juliet, it's just a divorce. Why were you taking so long? I waited forever." Catching me staring straight at them, Juliet cleared her throat awkwardly. Guilt flickered across her face, but she still didn't pull her hand away from his. "It's all done. We can focus on the wedding now," she replied. Wilson's face lit up, and he shot me a smug glance. "Matthew, I've been with Juliet for 5 years. We're getting married in 3 days. You have to come." I smiled. "Juliet's wedding? Of course I'll be there." Wilson's grin widened. "Great. You can film the whole thing for us then. Be sure to capture the moment Juliet and I kiss at the altar." "Wilson." Juliet's expression darkened as she cut him off, signaling him to stop talking. She looked straight at me, searching my eyes for any hint of pain, and finding none. For some reason, that made her chest tighten. "He doesn't need to be at our wedding." My expression didn't change. Seeing her defending me, Wilson frowned and buried his face against her neck, weak and pitiful. "Juliet, my heart hurts again. I can't breathe." Her eyes filled with panic, and she held him tighter. "Is it acting up again? Hang on a little longer. I'll take you to the hospital right now." She looked at me over her shoulder and asked, "Matthew, do you still remember where home is? Do you need me to send someone with you?" I shook my head and replied, "No, I remember." Juliet didn't answer right away. The staff had already told her the drug would only erase memories of the one the patient loved most, and nothing else. The moment she remembered that the person I loved most was her, the tension eased from her brows. "All right, go home and rest. I'll take Wilson to the hospital." With that, she helped Wilson into the car. Wilson kept his arm draped over her shoulder as he spoke in a weak, breathless voice. "Juliet, I don't mind dropping dead right now since I get to hold you like this, out in the open." "Stop talking nonsense," she chastised softly. Through the window, I saw her leaning in to buckle Wilson's seatbelt. Wilson suddenly wrapped an arm around her neck and pressed a kiss to her earlobe. The intimate scene sent a cold, sharp ache cutting through my chest. It was the sharp sting of betrayal. Just as Juliet's car pulled away, my phone began to ring. "Mr. Smith, Tosperus Institute has finalized your induction ceremony. We look forward to welcoming you in 3 days," the other party said.